What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. States and insurance companies are finding new ways to spy on you. We're going to cover all the details in this video. Take a look here. California, the largest state population wise, with over 40 million people, is testing car tracking as possible gas tax replacement. And other states are too. In addition, auto insurance companies may be spying on you and your driving through your phone's apps. We'll go over the details here on this. Also in New York, one of the other largest population states, and you also got to consider that other states are looking at this as well. New York Governor Kathy Hochul pushes last minute New York City tax hike to replace congestion tolls. Also, I will have a special guest at the end of this video, so make sure you watch till the end of this video. We'll go over all that in this video and more. Let's jump right in. Thank you so much for smashing the like button for us. It really helps out our channel. Here we go. Okay, California, the largest state population-wise, testing car tracking as possible gas tax replacement. Let me know in the comment section if you want your car to be tracked by your state. This comes as President Biden says he aims to achieve 50% of all new vehicle sales being electric by 2030, which is only 5.5 years from now. I don't know if our electric grid can handle that. That would be insane. States are seeking out ways to recoup losses from lost gas tax revenue. Yeah. California, which relies on gas tax and other fuel tax revenues to support its roadway maintenance, is piloting the idea of a road charge, which would charge drivers based on the number of miles they drive rather than how much gas they purchase. And remember, this is basically how every single state does it. Okay. They charge you via gas tax. Okay. So other states are watching this very carefully and considering this as well. The pilot program was initiated due to the fact that the collection of gas tax revenue is estimated to decrease in the coming years, according to the California State Transportation Agency. Cal STA officials told Fox Business that a bill that was already signed back in 2021 established this pilot program to test the potential feasibility of alternative ways they can pay to maintain the state's roads and take more money from people, or at least the same amount, which the agency said could even show a net savings for some motorists under certain circumstances, or at least that's what they want to tell you. Participation in this program is completely optional for now, and some participants can even earn up to $400 in incentives for helping the agency test this system. Participants will experience paying different road charge rates and in turn provide feedback to the state about their experience, according to the agency. To report their mileage, they will be able to choose between manual odometer entry, which can be manipulated, faked, or even be entered wrong. So I don't know about that. You can let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. And onboard plug-in device with or without GPS, or in-vehicle telemetrics without GPS. The state has been exploring alternative revenue after the enactment of the State Senate Bill 1077 in 2014. That would have been 10 years ago if that is correct, which, if they didn't mean to put 2024, which determined that it was important for the state to begin to explore alternative revenue sources that may be implemented in lieu of the antiquated gas tax structure now in place, according to California Department of Transportation. Remember, other states are watching this very closely for the exact same reason. Auto insurers may be spying on your driving through your phone's apps, which is absolutely crazy. Auto insurers have asked hesitant customers to allow them to track their driving, but the companies have found a way around that resistance from customers by relying on driving data from other apps. Meanwhile, insurance rates have hit a 50-year high. Yeah, auto insurance have spent years appealing to customers to allow them to track their driving. And in some cases, they say it might save you money if you plug in a GPS like device in your car. But in some cases, that's not the case. Many surveillance wary customers have declined. Insurance has now found a loophole. Monitor driving using quiet deals with other apps. And it's probably buried in the terms and conditions, which nobody probably really reads. Auto insurance companies can then use that data to determine how risky a driver is to the company's bottom line and how much those drivers should pay for insurance. In 2024, car insurance rates soared to a 50-year high, surpassing inflation and leading to higher premiums and deductibles, Business Insider has reported. In a world where everything from the age of a driver to local climate events can be used to assess insurance rates, it might sound nice to have one's risk assessed on something you can actually control. But most families don't realize that the phone apps they use in the background, such as Life 360, My Radar, or Gas Buddy, are handing their driver data over to their insurance companies, the New York Times has reported. Yikes. And who knows how many apps are actually doing this? The apps all rely on driving analysis technology operated by Arity, an all-state company that collects data to form a driving score that can be then sold to insurers and help create future transportation solutions that are smarter and safer, according to Allstate's website, which Arity has collected more than 1 trillion miles of driving data. Yeah. And then they can use that to raise your rates. The opt in consent on the apps is small and vague about what information is shared, and the Times reported so many customers had no idea they were sharing driving data with insurers. Yeah. And I just, you know, just the conspiracy theorist in me highly doubts that. And honestly, I'm not even much of a conspiracy theorist, but I just doubt they're going to be lowering people's rates based on this data. But please let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you think they're going to be collecting your data in the background based on this, and they're going to be like, hey, we're going to lower your rates based on the data we collected on you via these third party apps. Please let me know your opinions. Meanwhile, New York, one of the other largest population states, and remember, we report on this, but there's, who knows how many different states are doing things like this and looking at things like this and seeing what works and then doing similar things like this. So when you see stuff like this and you're like, hey, it's not my state, don't be so sure that your state might not be next. Outrage mounts as New York Governor Kathy Hochul pushes last minute New York City tax hike to replace congestion tolls. Quote, it's an insulting joke, people are saying. Governor Kathy Hochul is pushing a New York City tax hike to replace the $15 congestion pricing tolls. She, quote, indefinitely postponed a last minute funding Hail Mary that drew fierce opposition. Lawmakers and business groups slammed the prospect of a tax increase, especially after she scuttled congestion pricing because it would break the budget for the working class. Posting another tax is an insulting joke that will only exacerbate the affordability crisis, and Governor Hochul pointed to as a reason for killing congestion pricing. Governor Kathy Hochul has floated a payroll mobility tax increase to replace congestion pricing. Combination of corporate income, payroll, and other taxes on New York City business already has them paying some of the highest effective rates in the nation. The Metropolitan Transportation Authority's new pricing plan that would charge drivers a minimum of $15 to enter Midtown Manhattan was set to start at the end of June. Yikes. Seems like this type of taxing and tracking of people and their vehicles is just getting out of control. But you can let me know your thoughts here in the comments. And without further ado, here is our special guest, my son, Julian. Hey, everybody.
I lost my tooth last night.
Yeah?
It was not this one.
Yeah.
It was this one.
Say you lost both of your teeth.
Yeah, both of these two in the front.
And what did you do with the tooth?
Well, Daddy helped me bump it because we were playing wrestling, and he actually bumped his leg on my tooth to get it really loose.
Yeah. And say, how long was Mommy wiggling it for?
2 nights.
Yeah. Say that tooth was holding on for dear life forever.
Yeah, it was like taped on or super glued on.
Yeah. And why don't you tell everybody what sports you've been playing here lately?
Soccer.
Yeah.
Baseball.
Yeah.
Wrestling.
Yeah. And how, so soccer just ended recently.
Yes.
And you've been playing baseball here recently. How have you been hitting?
Good, I like hit it on the first try and coach pitch.
Yeah. And then you were just playing first base here last game.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun, huh?
Mhm.
And you graduated kindergarten.
Yeah, no, in first grade in October 27th. Wait,
Au-
not October last.
August.
Yeah, August last.
Yeah, are you excited?
So my birthday is in April 27th, and my half birthday is on August 27th.
Yeah. And do you want to say happy Father's Day to everybody?
Happy Father's Day for all the fathers. I don't even matter.
Yeah. Are you excited for your adult teeth to come in?
Yeah, and if anybody loses their teeth, I hope they come out eventually.
Yeah. All right. Say happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. Now turn around, dude. Turn around.
Say we love you.
I love you. Now we turn you around and get you backwards. Go backwards and I go way up here.
Say bye.
Bye.
Say make sure to subscribe.
Make sure to subscribe down below.
And say click this video to watch us in the next video.
Click this video to put this up.